That was a nice scoop.
They're waiting for that. They're waiting for that. We got to spread the floor, guys.
Oh, let's go! He wasn't there.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams. As we're just about ready to get this one started. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. The forwards for him, Johnson and Sohan. Mitchell is out there with Devin Vassell. And it's Wembanyama in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Los Angeles, they've got Cole Anthony. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's Brown, and it's Garza in at center. Hey, Steve, at this point of the season, how essential is it to have a cohesive sense of identity within the team?
It's absolutely critical, especially this deep into the season. You want to have a very tightly knit squad, Kevin, coming into the home stretch.
Here's Wembanyama. Buries it down low.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And the Clippers have possession. Johnson, the pass to Brown. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Well, this is his game. Be proactive offensively, put the defense back on his heels.
Last outing for San Antonio, it was a loss to Brooklyn. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Towns down low, covered by Mitchell, and Towns the bucket on the assist by Brown.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Passes it to Mitchell. Kicks it out to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. The pass to Vassell. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. The shot will not fall. Wembanyama has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Outside Anthony. Over Mitchell. And it's sent back by Mitchell. Wembanyama against Anthony. Wembanyama outside. Here's Vassell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Cole Anthony.
Look at Devin playing big inside, not letting physical defense stop him.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And he makes the first.
Not his strength, but Devin Vassell is putting in work.
Vassell hits them both. Here's Brown. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Johnson outside. Towns for 3. A rebound by the Spurs. coming off that loss against the Nets.
And that was a shocker. Hard to believe that they dropped the ball, so to speak, on that one. And probably a tough pill for them to swallow.
You try not to dwell on losses like that, but hey, you can't help it. Hopefully, they'll learn something from that defeat. Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Here's Anthony. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for. And both free throws good for Anthony.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Wembanyama outside. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
And once you get the height advantage from there, no need to mess around.
And Anthony's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Clippers. Poked away. Johnson outside. Towns wide open, and he's good on the 3-ball. Towns has got his second basket of the night.
Towns has one of the best three-point strokes of any big man in the league.
Pass to Sohan. Vassell against Brown. Pass to Wembanyama. 4 on the shot clock. Vassell, the pass to Johnson. No good with the triple. Clippers leading by 3. Here's Anthony. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Spurs have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Here's Vassell. Some solid defense from Brown. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Towns, the pass to Brown. Towns down low, covered by Vassell. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Brown. Spurs trail by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Passes it to Wembanyama. Tries again, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal
And
foul.
I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
San Antonio shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
2 shots.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
First free throw is good. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Clippers leading by 4. Outside Anthony. He feeds it to Towns. Nifty move. And it's good on the layup. Towns has got 9.
And nice concentration. Towns staying laser focused near the rim.
And the pass to Sohan. Here's Wembanyama. And here is Vassell. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Pass to Collins. From deep 3-point land. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Johnson. San Antonio with the rebound. And it's blocked by Brown. Anthony looking it over. Shoots over Johnson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
There might not be a guy with more heart than Karl Anthony Towns. From his words to his actions, this is a guy who cares about the game and his fellow players.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Towns. Trey Mann, he's checked in for Anthony. And Towns drops them both.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Last time they met was in San Antonio.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
They wreaked havoc on the defensive end and really held the pace of the game in their favor for the entire game.
Pass to Sohan. Right through the D for the layup.
These types of buckets gets Jeremy going. I love how tough this kid is.
Here's Brown. Off target at the rim.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
To the paint, here's Wembanyama. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Brown the pass to Mann. Back to Brown. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Spurs trail by 4. Passes it to Collins. He's covered by Brown. He goes up again. And Wembanyama with the layup. Wembanyama has got 9 points.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
To the inside. And the rejection by Wembanyama. He nails it, and we're tied up. He's got 11.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Here's Mann, still without a basket. Here's Towns. And Brown now atop the key. Here's Mann. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Shoots from 14. That misses off the backboard. LA's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. The pass to Mann. Here's Garza. Back to Brown. Towns for 3. Rebounded by Hart. And here are the Spurs. It's been 8 unanswered points for them. They grab their own miss, so they take the lead. 73. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
Here's man. Still scoreless.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Here we are watching Trey Mann, Greg, and he's so skilled at creating with the ball in his hands.
And he knows how to manipulate defenders, and he gets to his spots on the floor as well as anybody. Also quick to find cutters, so he's creating for himself and others. And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep one.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
And the Clippers have possession after the basket by San Antonio. Here's Mann, one of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Hits the three-point bomb.
And that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Poked loose. And now the Clippers on the break. Here's Stojakovic. It's blocked.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now here's Hart. He averages about 5 points a game. 1:51 left here in the first quarter. Here's Sohan with the putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Spurs lead by 5. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Spurs?
Well, it's tough to score when you're getting stuffed on every attempt. Great job getting the hands up so far, making life difficult on shooters.
And let's not forget how terrific they've been on the offensive glass, throwing themselves on that backboard and being rewarded with additional points.
So it's the Spurs now after the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. And the shot goes in. Now it's a 7-point Spurs lead.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Pass to Mann.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
Snatched up. Over to the wing. Pass to Sohan. Now here's Hart. Shot clock at 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul.
The Spurs shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
For the Spurs, number 73, shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Clippers trail by 9.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Best. Launches it. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Towns. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. He provided some serious rim protection in that quarter. Good luck getting a shot over this guy. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And, you know, the Spurs have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
And the Clippers have possession. 11-point game. On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Knox out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Gonzalez in at the shooting guard. Now here's Anthony. He's coming off a 16-point game against Atlanta. Shot clock at 5. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Johnson, that's for 2. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Outside, Gonzalez. Greg, there has been some talk of having overtime played to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
An easy 2 points on the way. He's got 5.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Mitchell up top, covered by Anthony. To the middle, here's Wembanyama. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Shoots. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Gonzalez, that's good.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Clippers trail by 13. And Gonzalez pulls it down.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Anthony after the basket by San Antonio. Now the pass to Garza. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Garza's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama has this uncanny combination of size and skill. He says most bigs play basketball because they're tall. I started playing before I knew I would be this height. Since I was 5 or 6 years old, I always had a ball. I was built for this, I guess. All of what happens to me, I expected for myself. Kevin?
Yeah, a long road, D.A. Thank you. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. This is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of the NBA's top defenders down low. The league's leaders in rejections this month. Victor Wembanyama, number 1.
And guys, as the month has unfolded, his interior defense has gotten better and better.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. The 3 from Anthony, and another 3 for the Clippers.
And they're shooting really well from long range this quarter. They should keep looking to the three-point shot for some extra offense.
Wembanyama, left side. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The Spurs shoot their 7th free throw attempt here. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for the Clippers. Clippers trail by 15. Anthony against Mitchell. There's the lob to Brown.
And they got to keep him off the glass. For a little guy, he can be a handful on the offensive boards if you're not aware of him.
Wembanyama, no good. The Los Angeles Clippers, they come into this one following a loss to the Hawks. Now Anthony, 5 points in the game. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
He seemed like he was never going to come back down to earth. He hung in the air forever.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
At the line for LA, Cole Anthony, free throw.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
San Antonio leading by 10. Mitchell kicks to Johnson. Back to Mitchell. The tray drills the three-pointer. Mitchell's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Great ball movement there by Keldon, making the smart play.
Vassell against Brown. Pass to Anthony. Puts up a 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Pass to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Assisted by
savvy pass by Josh Hart. Sends the ball to the open teammate.
Outside Anthony. Here's Best. And it's off from three-point range. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Johnson outside. Vassell against Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Mitchell against Anthony. Here's Best. He's coming off a 13-point game against Atlanta.
And it wasn't just the points. He brought hustle. He brought energy. And he brought it on the glass.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And I'm going to give him a lot of credit because he saw what he was up against and he was undeterred.
Spurs working the ball around now. Wembanyama, no good. Clippers trail by 15. Brown down low, covered by Vassell. Brown, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here's Vassell. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Wembanyama outside. Off target with his 3. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Passes to Best. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Look at San Antonio. Right now they've compiled the 3rd best record in the conference. And of course the Clippers. They're much further down in the standings right now.
Well, I think for LA, they've got to make some changes at the end of the season. That much is clear. Not sure whether that goes for the coaches or the players or both, but something has got to change.
For me, the decision makers have a lot of tough choices to make. They also need to look in the mirror because they're the ones who assembled this team.
So it's San Antonio now after the Clippers pick up 2. There's the pass to Hart. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and They didn't do that defensively.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
Pass to Mitchell. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Clippers trail by 13. Over in the corner, Brown. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Now a look at the stats for Trey Mann. Outside Anthony, clock at 6. Fires top of the key, buries the jump shot. Anthony's got 10 points.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
Pass to Sohan. Passes it to Count. On the wing, Johnson. Trying to end the drought. He takes it up and plays it in. And the Spurs lead by 13.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
A shot by Anthony, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Out to the right wing. Here's Sohan. He's got 6. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Stojakovic against Johnson. The offensive rebound. We have a chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season. The Spurs second.
They're so aware defensively. I mean, an opportunistic group in terms of forcing miscues and getting out in transition. And boy, do they do a great job of taking advantage.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That one misses. Spurs lead by 14
in the first half. 2 minutes.
The pass to Gonzalez. Down low, here's Collier. Softly drops in the floater. He has 6.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
1:35 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Mann. He has yet to score. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Knox, he's checked in for Johnson. Here's Knox. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Throw it Sohan's way, and he'll take care of the rest. It's that easy.
Clippers trail by 18. Here's Mann. Outside, Downs. 54 seconds left in the first half. Here's to Jakovic. Rebounded by the Spurs.
The defender took away the airspace, crowded him. That changed the shot.
Basket is good. That's his sixth attempt and his third make.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
And this is what Towns is capable of. He's an incredibly gifted offensive weapon who can score at all three levels.
Now here's Gonzalez. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the right side. Pass to Knox. Spurs working the ball around now. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. And it's Sohan missing. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair.
With the score.
Spurs out in front. They lead by 18. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Carl. Impressive start for you. What's the mentality going into a game like this?
Just being aggressive. Really played well all the first half myself. All of us are missing a lot of easy bunnies. We're missing layups for us as pros. So second half, we make those layups. We should be fine.
We'll see if you stick to the script. Thanks very much, man. Back to you.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It's San Antonio out on top at halftime. They are in control of this game, up by 18. Kenny, give us your take.
Well, they knocked the wind out of the defense in transition, converting fast break baskets in volume. It's a runaway lead right now. In fact, this looks like a track meet.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the...
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. You can't match up physically, you're toast. That's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yes, defensively, what they've done, they've funneled people his way and banking on his ability to intimidate.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We've got Johnson, Brown out there with Anthony. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Garza in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Mitchell against Anthony. Johnson for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
This is the shot you want to get him an open look from range.
Back to Mitchell. Good on the shot. Mitchell's got his second basket of the night.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Mitchell against Anthony. Johnson, the pass to Brown. Here's Garza on the wing. Johnson puts it up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you gotta like Towns being assertive there. When he plays like this, it really makes the defenders uncomfortable.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
The free throw drops for Towns. Both shots good from the stripe. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Pass to Wembanyama. Now Vassell. He's covered by Brown. To the wing on the left. For the three. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9. 67% shooting.
If Sohan is knocking down the deep ball, look out. It really opens up his offense.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 10. The kick out to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. That one falls. Brown's got 8.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Mitchell up top, covered by Anthony. It's Vassell on the wing. And here's Johnson outside. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Brown inside, covered by Vassell. Brown, no good. Spurs leading by 19. Mitchell finds Vassell. Back to Mitchell. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Monday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Utah Jazz.
And for that Thunder game, they'll need to be at their best for this contest. Anything short of excellence, and they'll be in for a rough ride.
Now, here's Johnson. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Anthony against Mitchell. 17-foot shot on the way.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Even though that one didn't go down, I like the offensive game plan here. 3 for 4 coming out of the break.
Vassell against Brown. Pass to Garza. Offensive rebound. A nice shot by Brown. Brown's got 10 points.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
And there's the pass to Johnson. Tipped away. A 3 ball. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Clippers trail by 17. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And nice intensity from Towns in the paint. Doesn't back off and takes that shot while being fouled.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Spurs?
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
And the Spurs making a change here. Hart's checked in. That one falls, so hits both of them.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
San Antonio leading by 15. Wembanyama with the bounce pass. Here's Mitchell. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Anthony with it. He's got 10. Brown the pass to Towns. Brown against Vassell. Here's the three. Rebound by Mitchell.
Great perimeter D. Gave a good shooter absolutely no room to operate.
Now we have one here. Let's reveal the teams that have been holding opponents to the fewest points this month. Number 1, the Spurs.
Their defense has really improved over the last month, guys. They have really guarded the lane extremely well.
The Spurs have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. And the first one drops. Vassell hits them both. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. Outside, Towns. It's in and good for his 6th field goal at 10 attempts.
And we just saw Cat at his best, pounding the paint, finishing near the rim.
Inside. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th assist in this one. Now here's Anthony. He's got 10. Knocked loose and taken away by Johnson. Mitchell passes to Johnson. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And here is Hart. Mitchell outside. Here's Vassell. Sinks the triple. Vassell's got 7 points.
The high release point of Devin Vassell's jumper, it really helps.
Towns against Johnson. Hangs in the air. And Towns with the lay-in good. Towns has got 8 here in the quarter.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
It's Vassell on the wing. Five to shoot. And it's blocked by Brown. And he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Clippers ball. Substitution on the court.
Clippers trail by 18. Here's Mann. No scoring in this one. Chalk up 2 there.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
And here is Vassell. 7 points in the game. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Towns has got 8 rebounds in this game. Fires the 3. Clippers working now with the new shot clock. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, the league does not like it when trade requests play out publicly. Commissioner Adam Silver says it needs to be a two-way street. Teams provide enormous guarantees to players, and the expectation is they'll meet their end of the bargain. He understands there will always be some trade requests, but he wants them to remain behind closed doors. Kevin?
Good luck. David, thanks. First trip to the line for him here.
And he's kept his percentage at a decent level, right around 74.
free throw good from Brown. Good on both. San Antonio leading by 14. Outside Gonzalez. Teardrop shot, and he gets it to go.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
Now, here's Brown. 12 points for him, and they pick up 2. Man's got 4 points this quarter.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
And he comes up with the deuce. And the Spurs lead by 16.
The defense cannot afford to give him an inch that close to the basket because he will burn you every time.
Up top, Brown. Pass to man. 5 on the clock. Count that bucket. Man, shot 6.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's the lob to the hoop. One-on-one here. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Over Brown. Wembanyama, no good.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Pass the man. Down low. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Brown.
And not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Towns against Wembanyama. Outside Gonzalez.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
The Clippers grab the miss.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Here's man over Collier. Can't hit from the low block. Wembanyama outside. Spurs passing it around. Outside Gonzalez. Right block shot. Wembanyama hits the bucket. Wembanyama's got 27 points.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now here's Brown. Feeds to Towns. Good defense by Wembanyama. Spurs leading by 14. Gonzalez. And a miss there on the dribble.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
To the middle. And stolen by Wembanyama. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
First personal foul.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
The Spurs have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. Stojakovic just checked in for Brown. Clippers trail by 17. Knocked away. Right wing. Gonzalez down low. Defended by Stojakovic. Outside Gonzalez. 6 to shoot. Here's Collier. And 3 off the mark. passes it to Towns. Here's Mann. Shot from the wing. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Mann's got 8 points. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs hiding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Back right after this. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Greg Popovich.
Don't stop the aggressiveness. You got shots, let them fly.
And that's the thing about Greg Popovich. As long as you're taking good shots, he doesn't want you to hesitate, doesn't want you to stop.
Well, and the offense is designed to create opportunities. So if you pass up the opportunity, you're kind of defeating the whole purpose of the exercise.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for San Antonio, starting the fourth quarter. They've got Knox, and it's Gonzalez in at the 2. A nice shot by Sohan. Sohan's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Spurs. Anthony left side. And it's blocked. The pass to Knox. Outside Gonzalez. Defended by Stojakovic. Great D that time from Stojakovic.
Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaway.
Now here's Anthony. Tight defense on him. It's deflected, and they get it back. Yep, that one goes. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Pass to Sohan. Outside Gonzalez. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, the defender all over.
First team foul. Shooting for San Antonio, Gonzalez at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And the Clippers making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And so he hits both. Clippers trail by 17. Mann passes to Stojakovic. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
San Antonio foul. Number
Josh, he's checked in for Gonzalez.
Personal foul. First team foul. Spurs substitution, Josh Hart.
On defense, the Spurs. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Outside Anthony, 4 on the clock. Mann gets the bucket.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
The feed to Mitchell. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Stojakovic, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
Did what he could to draw the foul. Sohan knew the defense was tight and forced the contact.
At the line for the Spurs, Sohan.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
A top 10 pick in the 2022 draft. Jeremy Sohan is a hustler, plays extremely hard, is a coach's dream.
And the second free throw, good. And so here are the Clippers. To the inside. Stojakovic. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got his 5th assist in this one. Mitchell looking it over. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Devin Vassell.
Clippers trailed by 13. On the wing, Stojakovic. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Garza. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go. Rebound, San Antonio.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Johnson gets the bucket.
Positioning and timing pays off big for Keldon Johnson with some second chance points.
Outside Anthony. Pass to Garza. Here's Sohan. Garza pulls it in. Garza's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Man, covered by Vassell. Clock at 6. Here's Man, shoots over Vassell. And again, no good by the Clippers. Passes it to Sohan. Vassell against Stojakovic. Yes, that goes in. And the Spurs lead by 17.
Good discipline from Vassell, moving the ball instead of waiting for a shot to show up.
Here's Man. Good for his 6th make and doesn't attempt, shooting 50% with that basket.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
The pass to Sohan. Defended by Stojakovic. Pass to Mitchell. Vassell against Anthony with the shot. Kept alive. A nice shot by Sohan.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Here's Man. From the arc. Rebound by Sohan.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Vassell. Garza pulls it in. Garza's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
Man gets the bucket.
You know, as ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now.
Pass to Sohan. The Clippers grab the miss. Johnson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The shot by Anthony, no good.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he likes to forget.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Now here's Anthony, and the Clippers call time here.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
And please give a big round of applause for your Clippers youth team.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Victor Wembanyama.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Here's Johnson, passes it to Mann. Johnson, the pass to Mann. Back to Johnson. Backed in off the glass.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Spurs. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles, taking on the Lakers. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stint.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with this team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
On the wing, Johnson is guarded by Johnson. In transition, here comes San Antonio. It's good. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Assertive mid-range play by Johnson, punishing the D.
Here's Mann, covered by Mitchell. Now the pass to Garza. Again with the block, making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort, anchoring the defense.
Shot clock at 5. Mann passes to Garza. There's the triple. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. Two seconds left. Good defense by Wembanyama.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And technically it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Here's Mann. Johnson outside. Here's Garza. 5 on the clock. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
To me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Vassell, no good.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Round the pass to Towns. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Mitchell finds Wembanyama. Vassell with it. Pass to Wembanyama. Count the basket. Wembanyama has got 29 in the game.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Mann, covered by Mitchell. Mann can't hit. Spurs leading by 19. Mitchell passes to Wembanyama. to Mitchell. Shoots it. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net. LA has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a galley win for San Antonio.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Victor Wembanyama.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
Now here's Brown, following the missed shot by Davion Mitchell. Count that one.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Johnson. Here's Sohan. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Mitchell against Brown. He dishes it to Towns. There's another block. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
Wembanyama looking it over. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.